Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the reunion episode part 2. All right, so first let's talk about the shout outs that we have from last week's episode, those of you that commented. Also, before I do that, do you guys think that I should do Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? I haven't done that one as yet. That's the only... That one in Miami are the two that I'm not really like, I watched them, but I haven't done any reviews. I've always stuck to New York and Atlanta. So let me know if you guys would want to see Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's, you know, the recaps for that. And depending on what you say, then I will go ahead and review it down below. Let me know. All right, so first shout out goes to Philip. So 3, it says, what in the world is Spice have on her head? She needs to subscribe and watch your wig review, sis. Yo, I mean, I definitely noticed that. See, I wasn't trying to say nothing, but I think that it kind of looked like the frontal was over processed. I'm not really too sure, but it wasn't really looking too fresh and too good, you know? But I mean, sometimes she does have a hit and sometimes she does have a miss. I think this time it was a miss. Let's see who else went ahead and commented. Let's see. Oh, Magdala was saying, can you please do reviews on the TV show's Claws on TNT? I was thinking about doing it on my other channel because my other channel I only do recaps and I just started doing some entertainment news on there. I was thinking about it, but I don't really know if I really want to do it because it already started. I don't really like to like catch up on things. Sometimes I do if I really want to talk about something. Like I just did a review on Black Ink Crew Chicago over there, but I probably won't continue because it wasn't really that many views. But for Claws, I don't know. I doubt it though, to be honest. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this recap. It's gonna be super quick because I feel like not a lot happened. Usually, from what I've seen in the past, most times what usually happens is that they'll save the second one for all the turn-up things. You know, that's when everything gets crazy. Sometimes they even be having a 1, 2, 3 part. But this time around, this part, I feel like it was a waste of time. Like they should have packed all of this into one episode because it was just no. So we have Tommie. She was still trying to come at Spice, you know, and Spice wasn't having it. She wasn't about to get bullied by nobody. She wasn't about to like do anything. I think Spice said something about how she does go off on her mother. So she was kind of like, that's when I think she actually jumped up and looked like she was ready to fight. But it was like 20 security guards. It was like 10 on each side. I was like, but damn, they done hired extra security for this. So she was trying to go and, you know, do whatever she wanted to do and had no business and kind of shut her up. But Spice, honey, she was just sitting there pretty. She was like, please. She was like, the thing about you is that you have fake friends that tell you exactly what you want to hear and they don't call you out on your bullshit. So that's the reason why she pretty much saying that she's going to let her know because she ain't scared of her. And I mean, that's true. Like, I feel like a lot of them, including Cardi and all of them, what they do is that they'll just be on some, yeah, girl. Like, they don't be like, why are you late? Why are you always doing this? Why are you doing that? Because they scared that she won't pop off because they know how quick she is to pop off. They done seen her do it so many times. So they try to, like, watch what they say. You know, there's certain there's certain people that, and I've dealt with people like that where it's like you're always on pins and needles kind of because you're like, damn, if I say this, we gonna have an argument. So it's like, damn, maybe I should either not say nothing to this person or kind of revise the things that I say a little bit because I'm trying to avoid issues. So I think that's kind of where they're at, or maybe they just plain old scared of her. I mean, I remember that time that she did that freaking X-Men move on Scrappy. I was just like, look on this girl here. She is doing it like, what the hell? She like wrapped her legs around him. Looked like she was about to take him down. I was just like, that is crazy. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I think that was in the first or second, well, I don't know what season it was in, but it was like her first season that she was there before Scrappy went to jail. That's his name, right? Scrappy? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, so she was saying something about that she's a new artist, and the fact that Tommie was, I mean, that Spice was saying that she came late is giving her a bad look. But like, what you expect people to say if that's what you're doing? If you come in late, they're just supposed to like be okay that you're wasting their time and their money. There's a certain amount of time that I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to be filming stuff. You're supposed to be rehearsing, whatever it is that you're doing. There's a certain amount of time that you have for these things, and a lot of times they go by hours, they go by how much you paid, etc., etc. So of course somebody's gonna be upset, especially if you come talking about oh, my pig was sick. Like, is this a game? Is this a joke? Are you playing a game with me right now? So that's kind of where they at. It doesn't look like they really resolved anything. So that's just how it is. It's crazy because my cousin, she showed me the video with the two of them. And I'm just like, why do they even, if you're having so much beef, I guess for the money, but I'm just like, if you guys are having so much beef, why you gonna keep the video up? I mean, it's a hot song though, I ain't even gonna lie. So I guess that's what it's all about. And, you know, that's gonna make more people want to watch it. So I guess they both split in the royalties or something. I don't know. But I feel like at the end of the day, like, she should definitely have a little more respect for Spice and not be clowning her, talking about, oh, you a big pop star in Jamaica, why you come here to America? Because she's making herself international. Like, she's already international, but I feel like she's becoming even more well-known. You know what I'm saying? So her views on everything's going up. Money on everything is going up. So she knows what she's doing at the end of the day. And she's even changing her voice a little bit more just so people in America can understand her even more. So she knows exactly what she's doing. When in Rome, play as the Romans do, you know? And she's securing the bag, ain't she? So she, you know, and I feel like she should be honored that she actually worked with her. Not kiss her ass, anything like that. But I feel like she should be a little more thankful because nobody knew anything about your music. This is the first time hearing anything from Tommie, you know? And you waited until you had somebody that can uplift you and put you out into their audience in order to do that, you know? So that's how I feel about that. I think she's going to be working with Tokyo soon, according to something that they were saying. But, so they showed a scene with her and the counselor and how he was saying that she has a drinking problem. And once again, I feel like she's still in denial. She says that she doesn't like when people that don't know her come and talk about her or say anything about her. And she also has not had a drink in a month. I mean, that's amazing. That's great that she's able to do that. And she has her little bracelet thing to show like, okay, I'm dead serious. Like, I haven't had a drink. Unless, you know, maybe she found some way to cut across the system and have one drink. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm just being funny. But, I mean, if she's doing what she's supposed to be doing then and proving that, you know, she's better than this particular thing, than having a drink, then more power to her. Some people are actually able to cut off addictions. Because I know that there have been times in the past where I'm like, damn, you know, oh my gosh, I'm drowning in sorrow and pity. Let me take a drink. Let me take a drink. Before you know it, it becomes a drink every night. And it's like, whoa, I don't want to be one of those people. You know, and it's funny how a lot of times when people drink wine every night, it's looked upon and glorified in certain cultures, certain communities. But if a black person was to drink Henny every night, they're an addict, you know? And I just see those things like sometimes as a contradiction. But yeah, like I said, like sometimes like certain people are just able to be like, nah, chill. And then other people is just like, it kind of takes over. So it kind of depends on your willpower and stuff like that and the person themselves. And like her mom did say, addiction, I think her mom said that addiction runs in their family. Keeley, she goes off saying that Sierra, she wasn't there for what's his name, for Scooter, and she's pretending. And I'm just like over Keeley, to be honest. I feel like she's doing the most. She's trying to create a storyline. She's trying to be relevant on the show. I feel like she was the one that was keeping her son away from his father, and she just doesn't seem like the best person. I don't know her per se, but that's from what I'm seeing portrayed on the show here. That's what it kind of looks like. And Sierra was just like, yo, was it wrong for him to cheat and have a baby with somebody else? Like, what about that? You know, like, she's coming at her crazy because maybe she didn't show as much as support as they feel that she should have. But even Shooter himself had said that she did try to do what she could when she did. you know? And he said he didn't respect the fact that she threw a pen at her at that particular moment. And Sierra's like, yeah, at the end of the day, she doesn't respect his son. She has no respect for him because she wouldn't do that at an event that he's having for peace. I mean, you trying to cause war at a peace event. Who does that? Pretty much also showed BK with that other chick that Sierra does her eyebrows or something like that. They showed him with her. The girl was all on top of him, grinding on him. He was filling up her butt. He didn't really say if that was before or after Sierra or during Sierra or what the timeline was for that. But he did say a lot of mumbling. I mean, he looked like he was nervous on box side. He looked like he was freaking, he was like stuttering and stuff. And I'm just like, if you gotta stutter, you lying. All right, you full of tricks. You trying to think of something quick to say and it's just not coming out quick enough and you just look like a damn fool. That's what you looking like right now. And even Cardi read, but she was just like, he's lying. If you stuttering, you lying. I'm like, yup, he's stuttering. Sierra, she still seems like she's in denial that he is cheating or has cheated. She says that she still, at that time, she most likely didn't sign the divorce papers, and anything before that, it's whatever. But if he does it now, this is a different situation. And I'm just like, well, was he not supposed to be exclusive? Was you still having sex with Shooter? It didn't seem like it. It seemed like you was all into this dude. So just because you were still legally married, that makes it okay for him to go out and have sex with multiple women, or with that woman, it's okay? Is that the kind of conversation y'all had? Or is that what you're saying you're okay with because you want to see what happens next? I mean, I guess if he does what he's supposed to do going forward, I guess. It ain't my life, right? Tokyo talks about the fact that she's a virgin and she's good with that. She says that she's not in no rush to kind of move forward or anything like that. It might happen with Tobias, might not. From what I see her post on Instagram with a disgusted look on her face right in front of Tobias, like one of the emojis, I'm pretty sure that there's nothing going on with him anymore. From what I see, she's in New York right now. I wish I knew her like that. I could have hit her up like, girl, let's be out. But she reminded me of my sister. But, you know, my sister's like the West Indian dancehall version of her. She's like the country version. Yeah, so she pretty much said, like, all her homegirls, they having sex and they ain't doing no better, so she ain't in no rush to do anything she don't want to do with anybody. And, you know, more power to her. She's not necessarily waiting for marriage or anything like that, just when she feel like, I guess, she wants to, and she's not ready. So, I mean, that's what's up, girl. You better go ahead and keep that little cookie monster nice and tight. Don't let nobody get into it. I mean, if I could have turned back the hands of time, maybe. But I don't know. I had some good times. Alright, let's stop talking about me. Alright, so yeah, Keeley was talking to, and Keeley said that Tobias was a liar. Supposedly he had sex with Carly Red, and she says she hasn't. He said he didn't. So, well, he didn't really say he didn't, but I feel like he kind of implied he didn't. But Tokyo was just like, she thought she could bully me. She's full of it. And she was just like, you a liar too, because you say you broke artists. You ain't break nobody. You don't do nothing. I'm just like, damn. All right. Finally, after that, they spoke with Spice about how her and Tokyo had that argument and how she was kind of doing the whole body shaming thing. And she said where she come from, they don't really have like body shaming and stuff like that. If anything, it's kind of like a term of endearment where they be like, hey, fatty girl, you know, and they rejoice that, they love that and stuff like that. But she was Nina was ready for her, because Nina was just like, yeah, but the way that you said it was not that type of way. You said it in a derogatory manner. She's like, yeah, she did say that, and she did let it be known that she apologized for that. And, you know, Tokyo said that she can kind of relate, because when she says bitch, you know, the way she says it a lot of times is like bitch, 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 like you're saying kind of like female. Some people's like that. I mean, I'm not really the type to be like, hey, bitch, you know, I don't really like anybody calling me that. regardless to if that's the way you speak or not. Like, it's not something that I want to be around. I don't really feel like it's uplifting or anything like that. I feel like if anything, it's negative. We're trying to make it into a positive, kind of like the whole word nigga. Like, people is trying to make it into a positive thing, but regardless, it came from a derogatory thing, and I don't think that we should uplift that and be calling each other that if it's such a bad word, you know. But that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, so they seem to accept each other's apology. And that's kind of like the end of what I really wrote, because I was just like, the other stuff, they was just showing like highlights, and they was showing, oh, do you think that, where do you think you'll be, or this or that. Asking Tokyo, she thinks she gonna have sex with Tobias. She don't know. If she do, she'll post a picture on Instagram for everybody, you know. It was just black after that. That was pretty much the gist of it. So guys, comment down below. Let me know if you want to see Love and Hip Hop Hollywood recaps. Thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Check out my Basketball Wives recap on my other channel. Later.